So as I mentioned before in my previous vlog, I state that I'm not going to do anything related to e-skate. I think it's enough for now at the moment. So I'm going to introduce to you a product which I have used and I felt that it's good and I would like to share with all of you today. So just a disclaimer, I'm not in any way affiliated with this company. This is not a paid advertisement and I'm not sponsored to do this video. It's just I plan to talk about this thing because I would like to share with all of you based on my experience of using this product, and I think it's quite good. So let's see what it is. So this is the Hizero. It is a 4-in-1 floor cleaner. So why is it 4-in-1? It's because it integrates sweeping, mopping, drying, and also self-cleaning. So let's go into the details. First, you'll see a power button here and also a mode button. It comes with two modes. Okay, the first mode is just using the standard volume of water. The second mode, I think it used a little bit more water to give it a much cleaner effect in case you are dealing with tougher stains on the floor. Next, at the back here, we have the screw for the handle, and then we have the screw for the battery pack. This thing here is the battery pack for this machine. Okay, and coming down, we have the first water tank. This water tank actually fills in the clean water, so you can actually take it out. And then here I have already filled in the clean water. Okay, I think it holds approximately about 500 ml of water. And then the next one, we have the dirty water tank. So at the moment it's empty, which I have already poured out dirty water. I'm actually now getting ready to use it, so I've set it up nicely. And then inside here, it comes with a brush where it picks up all the pieces of residue or dust or hair. It will tend to roll it up here, and then it will somehow collect all the big residues here. And then this thing actually we can remove. There's a button on the side here, here where you can detach, and then from time to time you can take it out to remove all the hair that's stuck, and then clean it up so that it doesn't get tangled with tons of hair. And then for this tray here, in fact here you can actually remove it and then dump it out and then wash it or cleanse it. Okay, so what else? Yes, the bottom part of the machine, this is the roller where it mops the floor. Okay, so you collect all the dust and the hair and the dirty stuff inside here. It goes through here. So one thing to take note is that when you get your machine back, I noticed that my machine wasn't working in the right manner. So right after I fill in the water and everything on the back of the tank here, and then I try to start the button, the machine doesn't seem to go. So what was wrong is actually I need to take out this roller here. So how do you do it? In fact, you take out everything. Then after that, at the side here, there's a button. It will be same as the roller here. Just push it out, and then it will come out from the bottom, the sponge roller. So the sponge roller needs to be soaked wet before use. I think you will have to soak it, say approximately around 30 minutes until it's soft, and then you start using it. Because when it comes in the box, the sponge is actually rock solid hard. so you can't start it up and start using it immediately, so you need to soak it first. And I noticed that there wasn't any instruction saying that giving that guidance that you need to soak it until I find out myself. So maybe Hizero, you should give that instruction in your manual to say that you need to soak that sponge before using. So what else can I say? How long that this thing would last? For me, I'm actually staying in a condominium, and the layout is approximately 1,600 square feet. So usually I just clean up on a weekly basis. I clean up my master bedroom and also my living hall and my dining area. So cleaning up the whole space, it takes me 2 tanks of water. So basically it means that it's like maybe 1 liter of water, and the battery actually lasts for the 2 tanks of water of cleaning. Previously I did had some experience with the battery that when it comes to almost like approximately 11 months of usage, my battery seems to start to have an issue where the power does not last up to even 1 tank of water for cleaning. So I brought it back to the distributor, and they took less than a week to check it and also replace a brand new battery for me. So it's I would say in terms of service from the distributor is quite good, and it's reasonable, it's acceptable. So yeah, and now I'm back with a brand new battery, so I'm pretty happy with this purchase. So far I have no issue with it apart from that battery, and it's still working really good. So some of you might be curious how long this roller and also the sponge last me. Like I mentioned, this sponge here and this roller here, I've used it since day one, and it's almost coming to a year now, and the condition of the sponge is still really good, and same goes for the roller brush here. So I think it still can last me for quite a long time. I mean, to replace, I think in the website it states that the roller sponge will cost you approximately 135 ringgit. The other parts I'm not too sure, so maybe you can go into the website to check it out. So I will now proceed to show you how this works. So because inside my house the floor is pretty clean, so I can't really show how effective this is. So I'm going to show you how effective by showing up how I clean my balcony. So if you look at the bottom here, my balcony has not been cleaned for a long time. So there it goes. So the effect, if you see, finger is clean, and here I've not cleaned for a long time, so you can see the difference. It's pretty effective. It's just by using clean water. I did not put any detergent into it. So I mean, they do sell some detergent specifically for this product, but I think clean water, it would be already sufficient enough. So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you like it, you can go and buy it. If you don't like it, yeah, you can get something else. I mean, if you buy it, just to let you know, I do not benefit anything from anything of it. If you buy it, you don't get commission. So I'm not affiliated to this company at all. It's just that I would like to share with you a product which I've used and I think it's good. The one thing good is that while we're cleaning up the floor, it does not repeating using the dirty water. It constantly uses the clean water to clean up the floor. So like if you use the traditional way of mopping the floor, you will have to rinse back in the same pail of dirty water. So for this, it's constantly using clean water, which I think is really good. And what else? Apart from that, you don't use a whole pail of water to clean up the floor. I just use a small tank here, which I showed you earlier. Maximum, I use 1 liter for my house itself. So saves water, cleans your floor with clean water constantly. So what else could you ask for? I mean, I don't expect for everyone to buy it. I know this is quite an expensive product. In fact, outside they're selling approximately close to 2,000 ringgit for this machine. Yeah, 2,000. Yes, I know some of you might say you're crazy for buying such an expensive, but you see, I'm into tech products. I like tech products which gives you convenience. So yeah, everyone can justify their own price of purchasing something. I might think it's justifiable for myself, but some might not. So it's really personal preference. So I do hope you like this video, and I guess that's all. I'll see you again in the next episode. Till then, peace.